Good day, everyone. Today, we're diving into an essential aspect of human-computer interaction, interaction design. Every time we use a smartphone, a website, or even self-checkout machine, we engage with carefully designed interfaces that shape our experience. But what makes an interaction effective, intuitive, and enjoyable? In this session, we'll explore the fundamental principles of interaction design, the role of user-centered design, and how we can create seamless digital experiences. By understanding how humans interact with technology, we can develop systems that are not only functional but also engaging and accessible. Let's begin. The objectives of this chapter are the following. Explain the concept of interaction design and its connection to human-computer interaction and various other disciplines. Explain the relationship between the user experience and usability. Introduce what is meant UI accessibility and inclusiveness in relation to human-computer interaction. Describe what and who is involved in the process of interaction design. Outline the different forms of guidance used in interaction design. Enable you to evaluate an interactive product and explain what is good and bad about it in terms of the goals and core principles of interaction design.
How many interactive products do people use in their everyday lives? Consider the everyday devices that play a role in your life: your smartphone, tablet, computer, laptop, remote control, coffee machine, ticket machine, printer, global positioning system, smoothie maker, e-reader, smart television, alarm clock, electric toothbrush, watch, radio, bathroom scales, fitness tracker, game console, and so many more. Pause for a second and think about how simple they are to use. How many are genuinely easy, smooth, and enjoyable to use? The iPad provides a truly enjoyable experience. Tapping on an app and swiping through photos is both easy and gratifying. Trying to buy the cheapest train ticket from a ticket machine that won't accept your credit card can be really frustrating. Having to start all over again after going through so many steps is just so frustrating. What explains the difference? Many products that require user interaction, such as smartphones and fitness trackers, have been designed with a strong focus on the user experience. Interacting with them is usually enjoyable and easygoing. Some have not been designed with users in mind, rather, they have been developed primarily as software systems to perform specific functions. Think about the common struggle of trying to set the time on a stove. It can be quite a puzzle, with a mix of button presses that might leave you scratching your head, especially when it's not obvious which ones should be pressed together or on their own. Let's differentiate bad design and good design. In human-computer interaction, HCI, the quality of interaction design can significantly impact user experience. A bad design frustrates users, making tasks difficult, while a good design enhances usability and satisfaction. Let's break down the key differences. Bad design, user frustration and inefficiency. Cluttered interface. Too many elements on the screen can overwhelm users, making it difficult to focus and find what they need. Poor navigation. A confusing menu or lack of clear pathways forces users to struggle to find information or complete tasks. Complex tasks. Unnecessarily complicated workflows create frustration, making simple actions feel like a burden. Irrelevant user feedback. Misleading, excessive, or absent feedback leaves users confused about system status or actions taken. Inconsistent experience. Different layouts, button placements, and behaviors across an application reduce familiarity and efficiency. Difficult content, poor readability, jargon-heavy language, or overly technical explanations make information inaccessible. Unpleasant color scheme, harsh, mismatched, or low-contrast colors can strain the eyes and reduce readability. Good design, user satisfaction and efficiency. Transparent and visible, users can easily understand system functions and available actions without unnecessary guesswork. Problem solver, the design addresses real user needs and improves productivity, rather than creating extra challenges. Simple, a minimalist and intuitive design ensures that users can complete tasks without unnecessary complexity. Relevant and usable, content and features are aligned with what users need, eliminating distractions or irrelevant elements. Effective to meet goals, users can complete tasks efficiently, whether it's purchasing a product, filling out a form, or navigating a website. Easy to understand, clear language, well-organized information, and familiar design patterns help users quickly grasp functionality. Fresh and pleasant color scheme, Visually appealing and accessible colors enhance readability and create a positive experience. A well-designed system guides users effortlessly, while a poorly designed system creates unnecessary obstacles. By prioritizing clarity, consistency, and usability, we can ensure that our designs enhance human-computer interactions rather than hinder them. The marble answering machine is a classic example of an alternative interaction design that challenges traditional digital interfaces. Designed by Durrell Bishop, this concept aimed to make voicemail interactions more tangible and intuitive. How it works: instead of a digital display showing missed messages, the device drops a physical marble into a tray for each recorded voicemail. To listen to a message, the user picks up a marble and places it into a slot in the machine. If the user wants to save the message, they keep the marble. If they discard it, they remove the marble, effectively deleting the voicemail. Why it's important in interaction design. Tangible interaction. The design turns a digital process into a physical experience, making it more engaging and memorable. Affordance and intuition. Users immediately understand how to use it, as the marbles provide a direct representation of messages. Metaphorical mapping. The marbles act as a natural metaphor for voicemail. You physically keep what you want and discard what you don't. Minimal cognitive load. No complex menus or screens. Just a simple, physical representation of messages. Good versus bad design perspective. White heavy checkmark. Good design. Clear visibility of messages. Physical marbles. Easy to use and understand. Provides a natural and satisfying interaction. Crossmark. Potential downsides. Bad design aspects. Scalability issues. Storing too many marbles could be impractical. Limited functionality. Lacks advanced features like message forwarding or timestamps. Physical dependency. If a marble is lost, so is the message.
PM. Hello Simon, it's George. Could you give us a ring? My phone number is... Talk to you later. See you. Bye.
Every home entertainment system, be it the smart TV, set-top box, stereo system, and so forth, comes with its own remote control. Each one is different in terms of how it looks and works. Many have been designed with a dizzying array of small, multicolored, and double-labeled buttons, one on the button and one above or below it, that often seem arbitrarily positioned in relation to one another. Many viewers, especially when sitting in their living rooms, find it difficult to locate the right ones, even for the simplest of tasks, such as pausing or finding the main menu. It can be especially frustrating for those who need to put on their reading glasses each time to read the buttons. The remote control appears to have been put together very much as an afterthought. In contrast, much effort and thought went into the design of the classic TiVo remote control with the user in mind. See Figure 1.2. TiVo is a digital video recorder that was originally developed to enable the viewer to record TV shows. The remote control was designed with large buttons that were clearly labeled and logically arranged, making them easy to locate and use in conjunction with the menu interface that appeared on the TV screen. In terms of its physical form, the remote device was designed to fit into the palm of a hand, having a peanut shape. It also has a playful look and feel about it. Colorful buttons and cartoon icons are used that are distinctive, making it easy to identify them. What this all amounts to is a multitude of choices and decisions that interaction designers have to make for a never-increasing range of products. A key question for interaction design is this: how do you optimize the user's interactions with a system, environment, or product so that they support the user's activities in effective, useful, usable and pleasurable ways? One could use intuition and hope for the best. Alternatively, one can be more principled in deciding which choices to make by basing them on an understanding of the users. This involves the following: considering what people are good and bad at, considering what might help people with the way they currently do things, thinking through what might provide quality user experiences, listening to what people want and getting them involved in the design using user-centered techniques during the design process. The aim of this course is to cover these aspects with the goal of showing you how to carry out interaction design. In particular, it focuses on how to identify users' needs in the context of their activities. From this understanding, we move on to consider how to design usable, useful, and pleasurable interactive products. What is interaction design? Interaction design is one of the most critical facets of user experience design. It makes the product's interface respond to users' action, aiding in human-to-computer interaction. Interaction design is a process of making human-to-computer interfaces, HCI, feel human-like. Interactive digital products create this human connection by giving feedback to the end users. Interaction design. According to Winograd, designing spaces for human communication and interaction. This emphasizes the creation of environments, digital or physical, where humans can interact effectively. It's not just about interfaces but about the entire experience of communication and interaction. According to Thakura, the why as well as the how of our daily interactions using computers. Thakura highlights both purpose, why, and process, how, in designing interactions. Good interaction design isn't just about making things functional, it's about understanding why people use technology and how it improves their lives. According to Safar, the art of facilitating interactions between humans through products and services. Safar's definition expands beyond just digital interfaces. It includes products and services, showing that interaction design applies to both physical and digital experiences, such as mobile apps, smart home devices, or customer service systems. Knowing the difference between user experience, UX, and user interface, UI, in Introduction to Human-Computer Interaction, HCI. In human-computer interaction, HCI, both user experience, UX, and user interface, UI, are crucial for designing effective digital products. While they are closely related, they focus on different aspects of design. What is user experience, UX? User experience, UX, is about how users feel when interacting with a system. It focuses on making a product useful, easy to use, and enjoyable. UX design involves understanding user behavior, needs, and pain points to create a smooth and meaningful experience. Key aspects of UX. Interaction design, IXT, ensuring smooth interactions between users and digital interfaces, for example, buttons, navigation. Wireframes and prototypes, creating rough sketches and interactive mockups to plan the interface before development. Information architecture, IA, structuring content and navigation to help users find what they need easily. User research, studying user behaviors through surveys, interviews, and testing. Scenarios, developing real-life use cases to understand how different users interact with the system. Light bulb, example, imagine a shopping website. UX ensures the checkout process is fast, easy, and frustration-free by organizing the steps logically and eliminating unnecessary actions. What is user interface, UI? User interface, UI, is about the visual and interactive elements of a system. It focuses on how the product looks and feels and ensures users can interact with the interface seamlessly. Key aspects of UI. Visual design, creating aesthetically pleasing interfaces that attract users. Colors, choosing color schemes that enhance usability and branding. Graphic design, using images, icons, and illustrations to improve the experience. Layouts, arranging elements in a way that makes navigation easy and intuitive. Typography, selecting fonts and text styles that improve readability. Light bulb, example, on the same shopping website, UI design ensures that buttons are visually appealing, text is readable, and colors create a pleasant experience. The components of interaction design, Figure 1.4. In human-computer interaction, HCI, interaction design, IXT, is an interdisciplinary field that brings together various academic disciplines, design practices, and interdisciplinary fields. Figure 1.4 illustrates how these areas contribute to the development of interaction design, with double-headed arrows representing overlapping relationships between them. 1. Contributing academic disciplines. These foundational fields provide theoretical and technical knowledge that influences interaction design. Black check mark, psychology, understanding human perception, cognition, memory, and decision-making, for example, usability, cognitive load. Black check mark, social sciences, studying human behavior, culture, and social interactions, for example, ethnographic research, user studies. Black check mark, computer science, developing algorithms, programming, and system architectures that enable interaction. Black check mark, human factors and ergonomics, designing systems based on human physical and mental capabilities. Black check mark, cognitive science, exploring how users process information and make decisions when interacting with technology. Light bulb, example, Psychology helps designers understand how users perceive colors and layouts, while human factors ensure interfaces minimize user strain. 2. Design practices. These disciplines focus on creating visual and interactive elements in digital systems. Black check mark, graphic design, visual communication, typography, color theory, and branding. Black check mark, industrial design, physical product design, for example, smartphones, wearables, IoT devices. Black check mark, art and design, aesthetics, creativity, and innovative experiences. Black check mark, HCI, human-computer interaction, design, developing user-friendly interfaces with intuitive navigation and feedback. Light bulb, example, graphic design ensures aesthetic appeal, while HCI design focuses on usability and accessibility. 3. Interdisciplinary fields. These fields combine multiple disciplines to enhance interaction design. Black check mark, human-computer interaction, HCI, studies how people interact with digital systems and how to improve those interactions. Black check mark, artificial intelligence, AI, integrating intelligent systems like chatbots, voice assistants, and adaptive interfaces. Black check mark, ubiquitous computing, designing interactions across multiple devices, for example, smart homes, IoT. Black check mark, engineering and software development, building and implementing interaction designs into working applications. Light bulb, example, AI and interaction design improves voice assistants like Siri and Alexa, while ubiquitous computing allows seamless interactions across devices, for example, syncing apps between smartphones and smartwatches. Key takeaways from Figure 1.4. Small blue diamond, interaction design is interdisciplinary, combining psychology, design, computer science, and social sciences. Small blue diamond, academic disciplines provide theories and principles, while design practices focus on aesthetics and usability. Small blue diamond, overlapping relationships between these fields ensure that digital products are functional, user-friendly, and engaging. Interaction design beyond human-computer interaction. Interaction design and human-computer interaction are closely related fields, but interaction design extends beyond HCI to include a broader range of technologies, systems, and user experiences. Let's explore their differences and how they contribute to designing digital interactions. 1. Interaction design, a broader perspective. Definition. Interaction design is concerned with the theory, research, and practice of designing user experiences across various technologies, systems, and products, not just traditional computing systems. Key aspects of interaction design. User experience focus goes beyond just computers to design how people interact with all kinds of products. Applies to physical and digital interactions, includes touchscreens, smart devices, interactive kiosks, and even voice-controlled assistants. Multidisciplinary approach combines psychology, industrial design, cognitive science, and technology. Designing for emerging technologies encompasses AI, VR, IoT, and more. Example, a smart home thermostat like Nest uses interaction design to allow users to adjust temperature using voice, touch, or an app, improving overall user experience. While the number 2. Human-computer interaction, HCI, a computing-centric view. Definition, by ACM Siegchi. HCI is concerned with the design, evaluation, and implementation of interactive computing systems for human use and with the study of major phenomena surrounding them. Key aspects of HCI. Focus on computing systems, primarily deals with user interaction in digital environments, web, software, apps. Evaluation of usability and accessibility, studies how users interact with software to improve design. Implementation of interactive systems, involves building, testing, and refining human-centered computing solutions. Scientific and experimental approach, uses usability testing, cognitive modeling, and empirical research. Example, HCI research improves graphical user interfaces, GUIs, for websites, apps, and operating systems like Windows and Mac OS. Interaction design is a multidisciplinary field that requires collaboration between various professionals. 2 key roles in this process are designers and developers. 1. Designers, UX/UI designers, interaction designers. Role: designers focus on how users interact with a system and aim to create an intuitive and engaging experience. Key responsibilities: user research and analysis, understanding user needs, behaviors, and pain points through research methods like surveys, interviews, and usability testing. Wireframing and prototyping, creating low-fidelity sketches and interactive mock-ups to visualize design ideas before development. Information architecture, organizing content and navigation in a way that makes sense for users. Visual design, crafting the look and feel of the interface, including layout, typography, colors, and iconography. Usability testing and iteration, continuously testing designs with real users and making improvements based on feedback. Designers focus on user experience, ensuring interactions are efficient and enjoyable. User interface, designing aesthetically pleasing and functional interfaces. Consistency and accessibility, making sure the system is easy to use for a diverse range of users. While number 2. Developers, front-end and back-end developers, software engineers. The role of the developers translate design concepts into a functional product by writing code and ensuring the system works smoothly. Key responsibilities. Front-end development, implementing the user interface using technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and frameworks, React, Angular, Vue.js. Back-end development, managing databases, servers, and application logic using Python, Java, Node.js, or PHP. Integration of user interface and user experience design, ensuring smooth interactions and animations that match the designer's vision. Performance optimization, making sure the application runs efficiently and loads quickly. Debugging and testing, fixing bugs, conducting quality assurance, and improving functionality. Developers focus on functionality and performance, ensuring the system is fast, reliable, and responsive. Code quality and scalability, writing maintainable code that can support future updates. Security and data management, protecting user data and ensuring smooth interactions. Collaboration between designers and developers. For a successful interaction design process, both roles must work closely together. Designers create prototypes, developers bring them to life. Developers provide technical feasibility insights, designers adjust UI or UX accordingly. Both test and refine interactions, ensuring a seamless experience. By bridging creativity and technology, designers and developers play essential roles in crafting intuitive, efficient, and enjoyable user interactions.